So it's pathetic that I even have to make this. This is actually just ridiculous at this point. This is something that's been going on for several months. Really only got to a real problem this past few weeks now. There's one thing I had decided, and this is really funny. I was like, there's no fucking chance that Gareth Burns is getting a video off me. This is the last I'll say about it because this has been pulled out of me, right? It really has been pulled out of me. Well done. You actually do get one on this one. 7-1 or whatever if you're counting score. But yeah, I decided no, he's not getting some fucking video. That's the last thing he's getting. Because he just loves God. I mean, if anybody thinks I love the sound of my own voice, that's probably fair enough. I fucking hate it. But there's one person that definitely loves it more. I'm sick of it, right? And I'm sorry if people are like, oh, Ben's having a mad one because he's had to tell Gareth Burns for months on end, stop DMing me constantly, stop flooding like 8 inboxes of mine constantly, stop tagging me in like 8 different things a day and singing to Jeffrey Donaldson and just actually getting on psychotic. There was one night, very gracious, I was very grateful to have went and been invited. We went to Radio 4 and it was in Enniskillen. Anybody who knows Enniskillen will know that it's quite a bit away from Belfast. And we got there. I don't know, I had 20 quid in my pocket, so not a lot of money. Well, loads of money to me, right? But not a lot of money, given that I'm in Enniskillen. I'm not even in Enniskillen. I'm like not that close to Enniskillen. I'm in the arsehole of nowhere compared to Enniskillen. Whole way fucking down the car, bitch moan, bitch moan, bitch moan, fucking interviewing me, being an absolute dick. You name it, so whatever, I don't care to get into the details. But it was so bad, I was like, you know what? I've booked a hotel. You go on home. I'm taking the weekend here. No fucking idea what I was doing. I was like, if I have to walk home, fine. It'll be less a pain in the arse than having to listen to that shite. And God bless our driver. I will not mention him by name because he had the patience of a saint. And who knows? Maybe the fucking victim police have convinced him or whatever. That's fine. I can live with it. I'm only in my 20s, and I'm having to deal with someone in their 40s showing up at my house the day after with hurt feelings, with like a broken scooter of mine, which I fixed. I never accused him of breaking it, even though he went off on a mad one saying, you accused me of breaking your scooter. No. Fucking learn English if that was your interpretation of it. Trying to barge into my house after being told, can you leave, please? I'm not in a good place here. Where's your mum? Where's your mum? Gareth, I don't know about you, but my mum doesn't live with me. You know what? My mum was here. Yeah. Yeah, I would have been having to pull her off you. You're so out of line. Now, this fucking campaign that you're running for, I never said I'm running for election. Okay. If that's the line then stop pretending. We're paying for your fucking Twitter career. Too bad. I'm sorry if, that's too, plain English for you. But it's been going on for months. I'm not the only one that wakes up to 5 notifications, 4 of them being Gareth Burns. You have been told 20, 30 times. Then tonight, we have a nice little conversation and it breaks down, fair enough, because you're fucking about and you're just whatever, out of your depth, I have no idea. Ask you a very simple question and you blather on for 10 minutes and chase your own tail. Now, whenever we hung up, it was pretty clear I didn't want to speak to you. I hung up on you. I told you, see you later, whatever. Do not contact me. 15 minutes later, I'm watching I'm a Celeb. I get 3 dings. I'm like, fuck's sake, Gareth Burns, if this is you, I'm going to slap you. I look at my phone. I'm like, there's no fucking way. You're talking fucking bollocks. Again. Gareth, this has been relentless. Ben, are you okay? I don't know. I'm okay. With you fucking harassing me, borderline. You're out of line, Gareth. You're in your 40s. You treat me like you're one of my fucking gamer fans. It's pathetic. You're dancing around in a fucking costume that Poundland wouldn't even sell. And you have really, really dedicated followers. You are a hard worker. On the ground, literally, in politics and whatever. And this is how you're getting on. And then you have the fucking cheek to turn around to me a couple of hours ago and try and give me election advice and how to, come across as a reasonable person. Okay. Well, I will let people, the electorate, people on Twitter, people on the ground, the people that'll actually maybe consider voting for you, because I will not be voting for you, Gareth. Not a chance. In the Assembly election, you would have automatically got a number one, because you're basically going to come last. And then the actual candidate I want to get the vote will get number two. But no, you're not getting a number one from me. You're not getting an X from me. You might get some sort of transfer, because you're not the Alliance Party, and you're not Sinn Féin, and you're not like the BNP. I can still transfer to you, but you won't be getting it, because you won't be in long enough. I'm sorry to tell you that. If this is your trajectory and you're all in and singing Britney Spears, God bless her, to Jeffrey Donaldson, you see if Jeffrey is actually the one that checks his Twitter even 10% of the time, and he's saying that, even Jeffrey, the dry Christian Presbyterian Jeffrey Donaldson, would be laughing his butt off. It's a joke. And you want to know how bad it is? This is the final thing I'll say. In terms of your campaigning, we all have opinions about Jamie Bryson. Oh, Jamie Bryson's another bin boy, whatever. Fair enough, it's actually probably accurate like 90% of the time. I don't mind him. He's actually been really nice to me consistently, regardless of whether I'm a lefty loser or whatever. You tweeted at him maybe like a month and a half ago, and you set him right up, and he made a right dick out of you. So there you go. Can't even beat Jamie Bryson in a Twitter campaign. And Jamie Bryson, as much as he has strengths, Twitter is not one of his strengths, in my opinion. I think we can all agree on that. So Gareth, you need to stop getting on like some crazed fan. You need to stop interviewing me. Anytime I say hello to you, or happen to pass your way, you need to stop showing up at my house. You need to stop showing up at my house within 2 minutes of me having texted you oh, can I arrange getting my scooter back? Knock, knock. No way. There's no fucking way it could be him. I don't even really know what a restraining order is, but I'm pretty sure that that's a thing that can stop people coming within your distance legally. Gareth, this is your last warning. You are not the sole person driving me insane if anybody is doing that, but you're a big, big part of it. You've been told several times. You've been told so many times, Gareth. This is the fucking final. And now you've also dragged this fucking stupid goddamn video out of me. It isn't even worth my goddamn time. It has not been worth my goddamn time interacting with you for over 2 months now. How many times have I told you, stop DMing me constantly. Stop tagging me. Stop tagging me. Stop fucking tagging me and Jeffrey Donaldson and fucking David DUP leader in the same things. Stop fucking singing at us. Stop with the fucking albums. Stop with the fundraising and pretending, oh, this election, not this election. Stop your rambling. Stop your fucking garbage to me. Do it on anybody else's time that would have the absolute patience. I have given you everything I can. Little old me. I don't have that much to offer, but holy fuck did I try to give you something. And you just act like a psycho. That is all I'm fucking saying. Because anybody who isn't aware or doesn't accept that what I'm saying is true will be like, oh, Ben's on a mad one. Look, fine. I've had to lose temporarily. Temporarily, I know it's temporary. Or if it's not, whatever, I'll live with it. I always have. Much, much better friends than some Twitter people by not only doing what's right, but what needed to be said. I'm not the only one in this position. There are people getting tagged relentlessly, DM'd relentlessly. They can't look at their fucking inbox because 7 out of 8 of the fucking messages are from Gareth fucking Burns. And it's ridiculous. I've said nothing but nice stuff about him prior to tonight. It is such a generous offer and gift, considering what he's put me through. I don't know what fucking age he is, but he needs to act it. If he's in his 40s, that is, nothing wrong with being in your 40s. A lot of cool 40-year-olds out there, 50-year-olds, 60-year-olds. Our driver was much older than you, Gareth, and he looked like he wanted to be swallowed up by Fermanagh by the time we got there. And no, it wasn't me. He was looking forward to meeting me. Gareth, I had to be pulled over 3 times to puke air. Now, the first time was sort of my own fault because I hadn't eaten. Then the other 2 times I was more than eaten. You melted the head off me. Off me. The unmeltable, I melt everybody else. and just fucking screaming at me. That is you. Too bad. Too fucking bad. Because with some of the shit that you've come off with and given me and fucking advice, it's not even like 10% of it is offensive and ironic and as hilarious as what I just said. So, Gareth, I know you fucking love my catchphrases. Put that in your fucking pipe and smoke it, Gareth. I'm blocking you. Do not fucking contact me again. I'm absolutely serious. I've had disagreements and spats with other people, quite famously, say that a yellow politician, if she comes by my house or fucking looks through my window, not to say that you've looked through my window, holy fuck, hope not, then there'd be nothing wrong with that. Because I'm not scared of Kelly, and Kelly shouldn't be scared of me. We're just both people. But you, Gareth, you're just out of fucking line. You need to wind your neck in. You need to wind your neck in and stop pretending like, oh, I don't know what English is. Gareth, I asked you one simple fucking question like 2 hours ago, and now it's got to this. Because you're just, I don't know. You need to get off Twitter 23.8 hours of the day. It's pathetic. I track how much time I'm on Twitter, and because of this bollocks, I've been on it for like 2 hours more than I should have today. 2.5 hours I've been on it. Half an hour max per day is what I do. So fuck you. You're being blocked permanently. Permanently. I've never blocked anybody permanently. But I imagine that it will not be being looked at again, Gareth. You're so just, I don't know. Nice guy. A lot of potential. Probably will do alright. Probably will wise up in a month. But it doesn't mean I'm unblocking you, Gareth. You need to stay away from me. You need to not contact me. If you bump into me or see me at a account, just pretend I'm a ghost. End of story. And anybody else who's getting tagged relentlessly by Gareth, just fucking block him. He will not learn. End of story. Like, I've been harassed and stalked before by people my own age. I know what it's like. I know what it's like. And I get 10% of it that some of my mates do. So Gareth, I'm fucking telling you now, whether you're a super fan or just a wee bit, whatever, fucking stop it. End of story. And you know what? This is public because I've told you privately like 20, 30 times to fucking quit it. So, too bad. Put that in your pipe, smoke it, I know. Said it already. Twice. Good fucking luck. You're gonna need it. You're not getting over 118 votes at this bloody rate.